Dude, I'm so getting sick and tired of spending my time at doctors and hospitals. But here we go to get my MRA and MRI. So get around. So let's talk about this MRI, MRA freaking business and everything that's kind of going on while I get ready for my next appointment. So I tell these people that I have a toothache anyway, and that's probably what's causing my head pain. But of course, I had to have my 3-month checkup anyway. So they go ahead and they schedule my MRA and MRI, right? So I'm like, cool, whatever, we'll get it done. So a few days later, I go, and it's, yesterday, and they take me in this room. They prep me with this, what they said was the big needle, and then I took it like a champ, which after brain surgery, how could you not? And then they lock up my stuff in a locker, and they make me take the key. That way I'm in possession of it. It makes me sad that as a society we've come to that, but I mean, it is really honestly what it is. We all know how bad stuff's gotten that we have to go that far, but I'm like, okay. So they take me back to the MRA room. My doctor gave me nothing for my anxiety, which, by the way, after surgery is even worse than it was before surgery. It has absolutely destroyed my anxiety. So they lay me on the table. I have to take off my Crocs. Yes, I wore Crocs because they told me to dress comfortably. And so they're like, okay, lay on the table. And I'm like, I'm telling you I can't lay on the back of my head, which confuses the hell out of them, which I don't understand how. I've told everybody multiple times I have a bad tooth on top of brain surgery. Like, you try dealing with it. I can't even lay backwards without it hurting. Don't know why they can't get it. Hope they never have to go through it. So then they finally, they can't put a pillow down, which is annoying. They have to set kind of a towel, and they finally got my head to where I could twist it kind of sort of to one side, because this thing, which I'm getting to, by the way, they put it over your face. And I'm like, the hell no, I'm not even on anything. I've had an MRI and I know how it works, but I was on lorazepam last time, and I only had it for that, so they only gave me enough pills for my test. Well, they didn't give me any. Like I said this time, they didn't give me any. The hell is wrong with you? Why did you not give me anything? So anyway, they put it over my face, and they hook up my IV needle in my arm to this tube. And sorry, not trying to flip you off. And they're like, we'll tell you before we put the contrast in. Contrast is a dye that shows everything. And excuse my going bald spot up here. I've lost a lot of hair because of surgery and testing and stress and pain. Par for the course right now. I'll worry about it after this is over, and I just got my makeup sponge in dirty water. That's so gross. So anyway, they're like, okay, we're gonna put you back in the machine. I said, okay. I'm laying on the table, okay? They electronically move it back on this table. And I'm like, my life right now. So I'm in this machine and they enclose it. You're in a tube enclosed on top of a face, plastic, metal, face cage. That's exactly what it is. It is a face cage, okay? Oh, I think I got too light of a powder foundation. Not cute. Cool, I'm gonna look ghosty. Yeah, it's fine. Anyway. I'm in there and I'm having to self-soothe. If you don't know what that means I'm in there basically talking to myself in my head, not out loud, like a psychopath. But in my head, I'm like, it's okay when you get out of here. It's Halloween. You're gonna go home. You know, you're gonna like have a great dinner. We're gonna watch Hocus Pocus. Everything's okay. I didn't get a pumpkin this year, but it's fine. At least I'm alive. So that's what I did the whole time I was in there, and I swear to God, Jesse said I was in there for a long time, and I feel like I just kept passing out in there. And then after, they didn't put any headphones on me because I'm like, listen, I don't want anything touching my head, okay? Like, I've tried to tell you that. I don't know why you're not effing listening to me, but again, don't touch my head. And they're like, I don't really know what to do with this girl, you know, whatever. And they're like, okay, so we put earplugs in because they have to try to drown out the sound of the machine, which I did hear a couple times because I yawned a couple times. And it would, like, crack and I could hear the machine. But it's, like, basically noises and it's like, like the whole time, which hurts my head to even fucking do that. So, we do this MRI thing, and then they're like, okay, you're almost done. That's all I can hear is, like, okay, like, really softly. Can hardly hear them in there. We're gonna start the contrast. And I'm like, okay, well, usually the contrast when they do tests and stuff is really warm in your body. This was like cold, so it was different. And basically they were just taking pictures and videos of my head, like blood flow and structures and yada yada yada. Not listening to me that I just need my tooth out yet again. So, and the dentists are like, we're not touching you, you're on Plavix. So everybody's just basically like, suffer, we don't give a shit. Which is making me super mad, obviously. And then it's finally done. Like 5 minutes after they do this cold stuff through my entire body, which didn't burn my brain, thank God, because I was really concerned that since my brain hurt, it was gonna burn. It didn't. So it was finally done. They still haven't called me about it today. I'm sure it's fine. And again, just my tooth hurting. And they don't give a crap. They just want to keep making you do tests and stuff. I'm about to explode on these people. Like, and I'm not even supposed to get mad, but like, I've been in pain for so long that I'm ready to absolutely lose my ever-loving freaking mind. So this morning I woke up and I was mad. Because I'm just getting sick and tired of the whole situation. Sometimes I wish I would have never done it. Even though it supposedly saved my life. And I called the dentist. Well, actually I called my neurosurgeon and I said, you have to tell the oral surgeon that he's taking my tooth out. Like now. Because I'm going today. And they're like, oh, we need a clearance paper. And I'm like, well, get your clearance paper because you're taking my tooth out. And I'm literally getting mad. I'm literally being disrespectful because they have just drugged me through everything in the free entire world and not even care that this tooth has been killing me. Don't even care. So, finally, she's like, here's the number. have them fax it to us. All they got to do is tell us what they're doing and if we need to take you off the Plavix and when and for how long. So basically they're going to make me wait some more. And I'm going to suffer some freaking more, which is real great of them. You know, God forbid. They should just, like, put you out of your misery and take the tooth out. Because they can put a needle in my arm while I'm on Plavix. They can put 500 needles in my arm and I don't bleed to death. But you take a tooth out. Oh, no, no. Can't do that. So I'm like, no, you're taking it out. So when I go to the oral surgeon today, I'm going to be like, you're taking this tooth out. Here's the number. You better fax it to him today and get the approval today, right now, because I'm going to stay here and I'm not leaving until you effing take this tooth out of my effing mouth. Like, that's how mad I'm at these people. Like, I'm really about to switch doctors and stuff because they don't ever listen around here and I don't know why. I'm like, save my life and also keep me out of pain. Like, that is your job. Stop giving me pills for the pain, but not giving me good enough pills. Just give me, like, you know, stuff for migraines, which I'm like, it's not going to help. You know why? Because it's tooth pain. Hello? Listen to me. It's my body. You didn't listen for 22 years, and you know what happened? I had an aneurysm. Hello? Ugh, it makes me so mad. So these days you have to be your own advocate and be mean, or people don't listen to you anymore. Like, I don't understand why that is, but it is. And so I'm here to tell you, advocate for yourself, and if you're interested, this will be continued in future vlogs. I'm going to go ahead and end this one because this video is already like 9 minutes on just this segment and nothing else. And I have to go call my mom and straighten my hair and get ready for the day. And I will talk to you all in the next video. Love you guys. Bye.